name's Dave Waugh. I've been tattooing for about 10 years and I work at Little Vinny's Tattoos in Finksburg, Maryland. Favorite style is a blend of realistic and traditional tattooing. My ideal client normally comes to me with like a very basic idea, and they pretty much let me roll with whatever. Also, I like people that are kind of laid back. Nobody likes, you know, a pushy client. Man, we were just talking about it. Seth Wood is probably one of my favorites. Lars, we don't even know how to say his last name. It's U-W-E, Lars U. Like, hey, he's really, really good.
He's awesome.
Chris O'Donnell, Mike Rubendahl, you know, all those guys pretty much, I really admire what they do. His name's Uncle Paulie. His name's Paul Bissett, but he works at Saints and Sinners in Fells Point. His style is like, it's on it, but I feel like a lot of people haven't really seen what he can do.
In Maryland?
Yeah, in Maryland, yeah. I would say the biggest piece of advice would be stop trying to be like everyone else. You know, if you work hard and kind of focus on doing what you can do, you know, things are going to turn a lot better for you. But if you're always just trying to copy who you admire, you're always just going to be, you know, second or third best. I mean, even stuff like these conventions where I get to come out and talk to different artists, meet different people. It seems like a bunch of styles are kind of coming together, and I don't know. I think that's very positive, and also I feel like the general public, you know, they're much more open-minded to getting large-scale work, getting different types of tattoos where it doesn't have to, you know, all be one set style. I'm not sure if it is important, but I would say it's important because there's a lot of people doing bad tattoos nowadays. I feel like that's important to educate the public that, like, there's no real reason you should have a bad tattoo nowadays, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
It is everywhere you go, any state, any city, there's someone doing amazing tattoos. So, like, there's no reason to go, you know, to the jerk down the street to get a bunch of crap. So I think that would be the most important. I feel like going back tattooing is respecting the tradition of tattooing. As long as you're progressing, but you're not hurting the values of tattooing. You're not giving away the secrets. You're not selling your tattoos for less than they're worth. I feel like anything you can do positive to where, you know, people aren't going to look at tattooing as a bad thing. As long as you have integrity, you're doing it for the right reasons. Another thing that the guy Uncle Paulie, who I mentioned, he taught me a lot about doing things the right way, you know. And one thing he always said was it's not about people doing the tattoos, it's about people getting the tattoos. I really feel like that's important. He said a lot of times nowadays people focus too much on these tattoo artists, like, you know, put them up on a pedestal, but a lot of times it's really about people coming with the ideas. They're the ones going through the pain. They're the ones, you know, sacrificing a ton of money, all that. I feel like the focus should be on those people. You know, that's also very important. So I don't even know if I answered the question, but
no.
You know what I mean. I feel like if you're doing what's right, you know, you're going to be giving something back positive. I feel like I'm giving back to tattooing by trying to do something new. You know, it's tough because there's so many amazing artists and so many amazing styles, and it's like, it's hard not to, like, constantly be biting, like, something from this or that, or borrowing something, you know. So I feel like I haven't given anything back to tattooing yet, but, like, one day I'll figure out a way, for sure.